listen, if you bought the RollnGlow Fireplace sometime here at HSN, would you please give us a call? We'd love to hear how it's adding that great warmth and ambiance to your house. Why? Well, it's about tradition. These Amish fireplaces are made better than any other fireplaces you'll see out there. Before you go to one of these big home stores and grab something, come and check out our Amish Made fireplaces. You know they're known for their cooking and baking, and they're known for being a one-of-a-kind people with amazing skill and amazing craftsmanship. And that's what it's all about. It's about, you can buy any of these fireplaces out there in retail, but you really want one that's made better than anywhere else. And why are we talking about fireplaces right now? Well, if you woke up here in Florida this morning at 52 degrees, which for us is very cold considering it was 82 when we went to bed, so we dropped 30 degrees. There's a map of the country to show you how cold it is. And yes, the blue and the purple, that means it's chilly. Look, Florida's got a little bit of green, but trust me, it's colder than that here right now. And it's probably colder wherever you go. This is our brand new 2015 design of our Amish fireplaces. What we've got is a larger display, a deeper, more multicolor display. It's the best Amish craftsmanship, real wood mantle, no particle board in this. It's got that hybrid thermic heat technology, which Lou will talk to you about in just a second. Multiple settings, that high definition flame technology. You can customize the whole thing as far as your heat settings. Has a fully functional remote control that comes along with it. And one of my favorite things is it comes like this out of the box. You're gonna love that. Here's Lou Caputo, our good buddy. We couldn't talk about these fireplaces without you, pal.
Absolutely not. You could not do that.
Lou, I gotta be honest. Let's, we'd all love to have a fireplace.
Who wouldn't?
It'd be nice if you could, you get the wood, you spend $100 on the wood, and
nice
it's a little messy. Bugs are in and out of the house, there's soot all over.
Build a fire.
You can't, you gotta build the fire, and then if, heaven forbid, you gotta leave for any reason, you're afraid to leave the fire. This is instant fire.
Instant heat.
Instant gratification.
Fire.
Instant warmth.
Right out of the box, fully assembled. And here's the cool thing, okay? I've been selling Heat Search here we figured it out for about 7, 8 years right now, okay? And why? Because everyone loves a Heat Surge Amish fireplace. They're handmade in Northern Ohio by Amish craftsmen out of real American wood. You're not getting particle board in these, okay? So you're getting the combination of two different worlds here, Guy. You're getting the Amish craftsmanship on the one side, and you're getting that Heat Search technology that gives you that fireless flame. Because these are amazing heaters that you are absolutely gonna love. Let's take a look at them, okay? So we've got the 4 colors that you see right here. Guy's got the cherry down there in front of him. The cherry is, they hit it out of the park with the cherry color this year.
It's one my mom has.
I love that.
She bought one here,
Yeah, we have that at my house too. Then we've got the dark oak right here. We've got the black, which is absolutely gorgeous, really nice, sophisticated look. And then, for the country folks out there, we got that the light oak right here. I love this. Yep. I just love the look of this one too. I actually have this one in my office. Now, let me show you some of the features on this. Now, first of all, we talk about it's all real wood. Okay, so you're getting solid wood constructions on this. It's on wheels, so you can roll this, hence the name RollnGlow, from room to room throughout your house. So you can practice zone heating and save a little bit of money on the heating. Then, right here, we call these the EV2 fireplaces. The reason being this is the second evolution of this guy right here. The fireless flame technology that makes Heat Surge world famous. When you look at that, okay, it's not a projection. What you've got going on here is something that's dimensional. It's actually behind the glass right here, so I can't really touch this, but you can go in. This goes in about 6, 7 inches deep. You've got the embers down here, the logs, the flames looking to the back of this. Those flames are a total random pattern. So they're never gonna repeat. That just keeps coming up different ways you see back there. And we use LED lighting now so that you really get that punch. We call it HD, the HD effect, high definition effect. You're getting more punch, more color, more vibrancy. Now, down here, that's where the magic is. Watch this. I'm going to press this little button here because you can't even see it's there. If I press that button, boom, look what pops open right there. There's a control console down here. You get a remote control, as you mentioned. There's actually a spot right here where you can put that remote and hide it if you want to. It just fits right inside of this, okay? Now, if we go down to the other end over here, we actually have the controls for this. Now, the neat thing about this guy is we have right here the thermostat, and it's a little wheel, and all you do is just rotate that until you hear the heat come on.
Right.
Okay, and you just adjust that, and it'll cycle on and off just like your furnace at home. So when it reaches a comfortable temperature for you, it'll turn itself off again, all right? We've got the dimmer. You can actually dim the flame height, so if it's too bright for you, you can actually make it a little lower. And then we've got 2 heat settings as well. The high setting and the low setting. The low setting is 750 watts. The high setting is 1,500 watts, and it puts out 4,600 BTUs, or British thermal units. Now, our smaller unit which is about 1,250 watts. That guy will heat a 13 by 13 foot room and bring the temperature up 7 full degrees in only 15 minutes. This is more wattage.
Yeah, this is
so
more
we're talking
powerful.
about heating a substantial living room, master bedroom, no problems.
Well, and that's where it's ideal, is that it could be both in the living room and the master.
It could.
You can take it and you can wheel it from one room to the other, so it allows you to do what we call zone heating, where you just heat the area that you're in. You'd be amazed by turning that thermostat down 5, 6, 7 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
In the wintertime. And having one of these, you'd be amazed at how much money that saves you every day. Let me quickly tell you how you can afford this. You know, go to the big box stores, Lou, and they make you plunk down the money all at once. They do. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to break up the payments, 5 payments of $69.99. The shipping and handling is free. Now, there is no such thing as free shipping. No. We do not own those trucks.
Somebody's paying for that.
Right, we do not. HSN does not own those trucks that also have the 3 letters or the other trucks.
No, we do not.
We actually have to pay for that. So it is on us to get this home to you. You can try this out. Here's what I'll tell you. Once you turn this on and you feel that heat and you see that charm, that ambiance, that glow, in any room that you're in, and we're gonna lower our lights in just a sec to show you, you'll see exactly what we are talking about. It is amazing to be able to get that heat and get it in instantly without waiting.
I mean, as soon as you hit that button, that heat starts. Now, this is a great shot. Look at how realistic this looks.
Beautiful.
Imagine sitting at home, glass of wine in your hand, relaxing, unwinding, and enjoying the heat and the ambiance of a fire without actually having to build one. I mean, that's really what this is about. And when it comes to fireless flame technologies, I mean, you can't tell me that you could sit there and look at this and say that that doesn't look real.
No,
I mean,
it's unbelievable.
My dogs love to sit and lie down in front of this because they think it's a real fire. I mean, it's really funny to see.
It really is. It will completely fool the eye. It's unbelievable when you look at it. In fact, I think it's more consistent than a real fire.
It really is.
Which it is. And you get that. See how they kind of do the subtle tones so the embers look great, and you see how the flame is actually dancing behind the logs. You can see it coming through. That's all part of the effect that makes it look so great.
Isn't that neat?
That's why people love this. And I think they also love, more than anything else, it's the ease, the safety. It's safer than, when you think about the other heaters, and we'll show you those in a sec that are out there. It is so much safer than those. And plus, to have a remote control, you don't even have to get out of your chair. You flick a switch, Lou, and you've got a fire. Warmth.
Everything that I showed you that is on in the Fireplace in terms of controls is on this remote control as well. I mean, that's the neat thing about this. So you can control the flame height. You can control the heat settings. You can turn it on and off, all from the comfort of your easy chair. Now look at this. What a luxury it is to have a fireplace in the kitchen in the morning when the kids are getting up and it's freezing cold in there. Then you can roll it into the family room. So when you're sitting there on the weekends together watching the games or doing whatever it is you do, you can sit there and be nice and toasty warm. And the big deal, a lot of people go like, well, wait a minute, what's the big deal about moving this around from room to room? Let's talk about that for a second, okay? Because so many people out there that have bought this before, and in the bedroom, guy, I'm just gonna put the, great fireplace in the bedroom.
Look at that.
Look at that. The ambiance of that is unbelievable. But the big deal with this is practicing what we call zone heating, okay? And with that, you can actually turn your thermostat down for the entire house and only heat the room that you're in at that time. And what that's gonna do for you is you're gonna notice a substantial savings on your heating bill, okay? Take a look at this thermal image right here, and I wanna show you how our special heating technology, we call it hybrid thermic heating, heats up your room. Now, this is a 1,500 watt space heater versus your Amish RollnGlow fireplace, okay? Obviously, blue is cold, red and green and yellow represent heat. On the left-hand side there, after 15 minutes in a 250 square foot room, you can see, Guy, the only side of that couch that's warm is the one side by the heater. And that's it. The rest of that room is freezing cold. Now, ours, though, on the right-hand side with your Amish RollnGlow fireplace, look at the difference. There are fewer cold spots in that room. It's more evenly heated throughout the entire room. And because we use what's called hybrid thermic heating technology, you're going to experience a heat like you've never known before. Because hybrid thermic heating is basically the melding of two heating technologies, okay? We use infrared heat, which is like the rays of the sun, and that warms you instantly. It warms objects and people in the room. That's going to warm you right to the bone like that. Then we use convection heating. Convection heating is the same thing that your furnace does. It actually heats the air up and then blows it out into the room. So it fills in all the gaps in the room as well. And those two things combined are going to give you faster heat, fewer cold spots in the room, a more even heating, and you're going to feel wonderful in that cold weather.
And I think it's not just physically you feel better, but you have that emotional side of seeing that fire. You know, when we think about fire, we think about warmth and safety. We think about being cozy. We think about things like the holidays, and that's what makes this so ideal. You could give this as a gift to somebody, or you could give it to your family a little bit earlier, because not everybody has a fireplace. I'm very fortunate. I have a house here in Florida that was built in the 30s.
So you got a real fireplace.
Yeah, I have a real wood burning fireplace. They don't make those here anymore. Most of them are against code. You can't deal with that. You got all this other stuff that you have to deal with. Some people have gas fireplaces. Sure. You know, my other house had a gas fireplace, which is nice again, but those are very, very expensive, and you can't really retro those into a house.
Not really. No.
Whereas this, you can put this in any room of the house and instantly.
Apartment.
Yeah, an apartment. It'll travel with you. So
Anywhere.
If you're renting, I mean, you got a fireplace that you can take wherever you go. There's nothing to put together. These come completely assembled.
Roll it out.
We have already started. Listen, I'll tell you what the deal is here. We have 179 people have already picked it up. That leaves me with 340 for the remainder. I don't know how many shows you had today.
This is the only show today, but I think I've got some more coming up.
Yeah, maybe, but that's it. How many, Paul? So there's only 4 dozen left in the black
and the cherry.
Or in the cherry, and then literally just a bit over 100 each of the others. So if you want it, now's the time to get it.
Well, let me show you the heat, because you can't, Guy and I are standing here, and this heat just feels amazing coming off of this. Let me show you how hot these get, all right? Now, I've got an infrared thermometer here. I'm gonna take a reading here in the studio. It's 57 degrees in our studio right now. Yeah. Good Lord, okay? Now I'm gonna go down to the front of the fireplace, all right? I'm gonna make sure this guy's on the high setting, so let's get down here and let's take a look. All right, there we go. Now it's on the high setting. Now watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that infrared thermometer, I'm gonna put it up here by what we call our OptiFlow vent, okay? This is what makes that air go through the room. And I want you to see the difference in the temperature coming out of this, okay?
Wow.
300 degrees is what's coming out of there right now. I mean, it's absolutely...
Well, you're jumping up and
it's because my hand's sliding around. But if I put it right in the middle, that's coming out around 300-something degrees. Yeah. Now, but watch this, though, okay? So it's coming out at 340 degrees, but look what I can do. You want to talk about safety? I can run my hand anywhere I want over this, and it's not going to burn me. In fact, look, I'll just leave it there, okay? It's not going to burn me. Now, after a little while, my body says, okay, it's getting a little warm, take your hand away. But if you've got kids, if you've got pets, they brush up against this, they're not going to get scalded by this. It's not going to burn them. In fact, that's the only place where this gets any warm at all. The fireless flame doesn't get warm. The top, the sides, the back, the bottom, you can put this right up against the wall. None of that ever gets warm. If it tips over, it turns itself off. And you know what? We always compare it to one of these. I'm going to put this guy out front here just so you could see this.
Yeah, that's nice and romantic.
You know, exactly. I always kid around and say, like,
honey, grab a glass of wine, let's stay in front of the radiator.
You're not going to sit in front of the radiator all day. You know, when you look at that.
That reminds me of my elementary school.
Yeah,
I had an elementary school, Pequot Elementary School, which was like built in like the late 1800s.
Oh, yeah.
And we had those old-fashioned
big radiators. And they make noises and they smell. And
they make a funny noise and go ahead and lean against one.
Well, and that's my point, is that, you know, with these things, because they are radiators, what happens is they're filled with oil, the oil gets hot, and these fins start to get really warm, and the heat literally radiates off of them. For one thing, it's only gonna be warm right around this, okay? There's that number one. Right. But to your point, if somebody or an animal, a kid brushes up against that, they're gonna get scalded, and it's gonna be like instantly like that. With ours, you know what? That doesn't happen. The heat search fireplaces are totally safe around kids and pets. They put out that bone-soothing warmth that we talk about. And you know, the other thing about ours is that, Guy, let's say that in the summertime, you'd still like to have a fire, but you really don't want that heat. You can have our fireless flame, the ambiance of that, without the heat being on at all. No heat, still have the flame. It's up to you.
I love it, and that's really one of the nice things. So if you're comfortable and you don't want to turn the heat on, turn the heat off, you can do that, and you can do that without even getting up using the remote control. I have about 300 left, very broken up, but very limited are the black and the cherry, and then following those are the dark oak and the light oak. But listen, you know, we can talk about this all day about, you know, the many wonderful features about this. One of the things that we really can't emphasize enough is just how safe these are. Take a quick listen to this. We'll come back. We'll talk more about it.
My nieces and nephews can come over anytime they want. They can adjust it with the remote. If they touch it, it's okay because it's cool. It like heats the room, but the actual fireplace is cool. So, I mean, it's completely safe.
Well, I really like it because when my children come over with my grandchildren, I'm not worried about them getting burned because even though it produces heat, it's cool to the touch. So if they run into it or touch it, I'm not having to say, no, don't go near there. And when my little dog goes over there, he won't get burned. He likes to stay right in front of it. It's nice and warm.
I feel great using this fireplace in my home with my kids because they can't get burned by it. It's cool to the touch when it's giving out heat. It's fantastic.
You see several reasons right there from some of the
Absolutely.
folks that have gotten this, you know, but I think, honestly, as we said, one of the nicest things about this is that everybody can have a fire.
Yeah,
Everybody
everyone.
can have a fireplace. It's not just for the people that have the big houses or the people that were lucky enough, for the people that live up north. Anybody can have one. You know, my mom bought one of these, the original ones, when you first came out with them.
Yep.
She got it in cherry. And I got to tell you, it's one of her favorite things to do during the year because this is Florida. It doesn't get that cold, but like today, it's cold out. It's 52, it was 52 degrees when I left my house. It dropped 30 degrees in one day. My mom can wheel this out.
Yep.
Turn her remote control on, and she'll feel that warmth coming from across the room.
And look at the purple. I mean, purple, when you look at that, the legend on the top there, that's 20 degrees. Okay, so we're talking about a lot of the country woke up to 20 degrees this morning, okay? That's ridiculous. And the nice thing about these is it's instant heat. You're not waiting, because the thing with a fireplace is when you build a fire, you know, it starts off very cool. It gets blazing hot, like crazy hot. Everybody pushes their chairs away, and then it starts to die, and everybody starts moving closer and closer.
Right.
With the Heat Surge Amish fireplace, because we use that hybrid thermic heating technology, you know, once you start it at a certain temperature, it just stays there. And it maintains that heat as long as you want it to. And when you're done, you hit the remote control and you turn it off. Now, this is actually the heating element that's inside of it.
I was going to say, Lou, talk about, because the Amish do it differently. The components are very important to them.
Yeah, they really, really are. And you know, the Amish make the entire frame, the whole case on this thing out of real American wood. Heat Surge makes these. All right, take a look at this right here, and you'll see the way that they do this. And this is interesting. They use old world craftsmanship when they do this. You know, the Amish don't go to a trade school to learn how to become craftsmen. No, the grandfathers teach the fathers who teach the sons.
Look at the tools.
They use hand tools. That tool is older than he is, okay? And it's funny to watch them. They call it an quote unquote an assembly line, but it's all done by hand. So they glue everything together. They screw everything in. And you know, that's fine furniture. When you're gluing and screwing it together, you know that that's craftsmanship.
Yep.
Every piece that you see there, they hand select the wood, they match the grain in them, okay? Then they sand them by hand, they stain them by hand, and then they hand rub them to bring out the glow. Look at that, even the finishing nails, every single thing on this is done by hand. The routing on these, when you see them do that, they dig that out. It's absolutely amazing to watch them. And that's the thing about the Amish too. I mean, yeah, you know, you can go into like one of the big box stores and you could see a fireplace that looks like this, a heater that looks like this.
Right.
Do not be deceived, okay? Because when you buy Heat Surge, you're getting that Amish craftsmanship. And these are people, their work ethic. I went up there a couple years ago, okay, and shot a bunch of the video that we just saw, and met with them, and I ate with them, and I talked to them. And the one thing that I came away with—
Got some good pie up there,
that's
bro.
a good pie. Shoe fly pie. It's unbelievable.
Dang good
But I
pies.
walked away from this, and what I came away with was that the ethics that these people have and their dedication. I mean, they told me that they will not do anything or build anything that's not going to reflect well upon their family and upon their church. And when you're dealing with people that have those sort of standards, you know that you're going to get a quality product. And that's why so many people come back time and time again and buy the Heat Surge products. Now, the other thing we started to talk about is the technology that's inside of these as well. Because Heat Surge, world famous for their heat and for their flames. And this right here is actually the heating element, that hybrid thermic heating technology that's inside of that. You'll notice right here, we have this heat turbine, okay? And that's what's actually forcing that air, that convection heat, out into the room. Now, the one in front of me is on full right now, and you cannot hear it. It is virtually silent, okay? And the beautiful thing about that is if you want to put this in your bedroom and you want to be able to sleep with this on, you absolutely can. I'm a light sleeper, and if it had any kind of noise at all, it would wake me up. The other thing I want you to see is this. You know, you talk about, you know, the internal parts on certain things, and a lot of times people try to cheap out. They put plastic in. Listen to this, all metal construction on the entire heating unit that's inside of this. So you're definitely getting something that's gonna last and last and last for years. I mean, I've had the same one now for about 7 years in my house.
Oh, they'll last you years and years and years.
And that's the thing, is that they do. And there are 4-season fireplaces, because you can turn the heat off and just have the flame. And a lot of people think to me, they go like, well, you know, I'm not gonna use this in the fall, I'm not gonna use it in the spring. You will, because there are those mornings where we wake up, and especially down here in Florida, where like today, it's cold outside. You know, do I want want to turn my thermostat way down for like 2 hours and burn a whole bunch of, electricity or oil, whatever your situation is? Or can I just roll my heat surge Amish fireplace into my room?
You won't get that smell.
You don't get that. Oh, that weird smell the first time you turn it on.
Here in Florida, where we don't, we have heaters, but we don't use them very often.
No, we do not.
When it does get cool, and I'm one of those people who just refuses to. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm in Florida. I don't care if it's 52 degrees out. Yeah. The air goes off, but nothing's getting turned on.
Open a window.
That. But to Lou's point, that's when you can just knock that, you kick that thing on, and all of a sudden you've got instant heat.
Right.
It's all about, that atmosphere, creating that wonderful ambiance, and you couldn't do it without these. And again, the quality, the craftsmanship. When you go to those big box stores, you may see a veneer on a fireplace that looks like it's all wood.
Right. And
then you look, and if you could take a cutaway of it, what would you see?
Well, funny you say that, because I did exactly that.
Thank you, Lou.
Thanks for the setup, guy.
You got it.
This is actually the top from the mantle from one of our heat surge Amish fireplaces. This is the one that's made out of real American wood. Yeah. Look at the quality of the wood. I mean, this is oak right here, okay? So you're talking about a really nice piece of wood right there. Now, this is what you're getting in the ones that you see at the big box stores. They put that wood veneer on it, like I was saying, which is a sticker. It's sawdust held together by glue. So the problem with that, though, as we all know, is that this is going to bow if you put heavy weight on it. If it gets damp, if it gets wet, it's going to start to bubble. It's going to come apart. And if it gets too dry, it does the same thing. It starts to flake. It
chips off.
Why would you pay the same amount of money to get particle board when you could have real American wood and have it put together by the Amish? If you've ever been to Amish country anywhere in the United States, in the Pennsylvania area, up in Ohio, down here in Sarasota, Florida, if you've been to any of those spots and you've seen the Amish, you've seen the quality of their work and how much they charge for like a salt shaker, for instance.
Oh, yeah.
When they're handmade.
I know.
You're getting a phenomenal deal to be able to get Amish craftsmanship in this.
Because when you think about it, Lou, with the onset of, of mass production and all these things, the turn of the century stuff, that's when you started having issues with quality control, because people were manufacturing things as quick.
Never with the
because
Amish.
The demand was so huge. The times were good. Everybody wanted a car. Everybody wanted this, that, and the other thing. Then before long, you started seeing the quality go down. What the Amish have never changed is they do everything very methodically. Even though they call it, quote unquote, mass production for them, that's still utilizing hand tools. That's still carrying something. There's not an industrial machine that's picking this. It still involves people with their hands on, and that's so they can see if there's like you saw the guy with the little finishing nail, you can see if there's a little something that needs to be adjusted. They're able to pick up on that. We just went over 200 of these gone. I got about half the quantity's already gone of this, and we are not able, Lou, to get a lot of these in because they're made the way they're made.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have 5,000 of them sitting in a warehouse. These are made as we go.
No, they are made as we go, and that's it. And that's the thing. When you get a certain color, from them, that color sells out. We don't know when that's going to come back in. So if there's one of these colors that you want, you need to get it. And here's the other thing to consider too. These are furniture. This is not like going to the big box store and just picking up an infrared heater that's going to sit in a corner and only stay in the winter. This is an actual piece of furniture made out of real wood. That's a big distinction. And look at the assembly process. Guess what? There is none. You open the box, and by the way, don't lift it out of the top. Do exactly what she did. Roll it out, because it is on wheels. Roll it out outside the box. The minute that she plugs that in, it is ready to go. And when you feel the top of this, it's going to blow your mind to think that somebody did the finish on this by hand, because it is smooth like a little baby's bottom. It really is. I mean, it is just such a great job that they did on these. And they look fantastic no matter what room you put them in, Yeah.
Or what area of the room? Like, what area? If you want to sort of kitty corner these, you can do that as well.
Sure.
People love to do that. If you want, we also, and I'm not sure if we have it now, we have mantles available where we'll find out, where you can raise this up, or you can put this on something that you've got in your house. Remember, you don't have to. It's not like a traditional heater. We have to worry about it falling over, catching on fire. Where you actually smell the thing every time you turn it on. You'll love it. And you'll see there's those hearths that we have, and I'm not sure if we still have them, but you can check on .com. But I'm telling you, you are going to love these. We get a lot of people that actually put these, that have a fireplace.
They have a fireplace.
But buy these.
I've seen people
to put them in front.
They put it right in front of the fireplace because they don't want to go through the hassle of building a fire. Let's face it, this is safer. It looks like a fire. It gives you more consistent heat than you get with a regular fire. And compared to some of the options that are out there, this is just way better. Real quick, these gel cans,